Verse of the day 16. You will not need to fight in this battle. Position yourselves, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, who is with you, O Judah and Jerusalem. Do not fear or be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for the Lord is with you. 2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 17. 2 Chronicles chapter 20 recounts a critical moment in Judah's history during the reign of King Jehoshaphat. Judah faced a powerful alliance of enemy armies, leaving the nation in a state of fear. Jehoshaphat responded by seeking God through prayer and fasting, rallying the people to rely on God's help. In verse 17, God speaks through the prophet Jehaziel, assuring the people that the battle belongs to him. God promises that they won't need to fight but should instead take their position and witness his deliverance. This remarkable assurance underscores God's power and faithfulness, showing his ability to protect and save his people when they rely on him completely. This verse reveals the key principles of faith, trust, and surrender. You will not need to fight in this battle. God assures Judah that victory will come through his intervention, not through human effort. Position yourselves, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Instead of acting in fear or taking matters into their own hands, Judah is instructed to stand firm in faith, trusting God to act on their behalf. Do not fear or be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for the Lord is with you. God's presence is the ultimate source of courage and hope, enabling the people to face their enemies without fear. This verse teaches that trusting God often requires waiting and watching him work in his power and timing. In Exodus chapter 14 verse 13-14, as the Israelites faced the Red Sea, Moses declared, "Stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord." Like in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, God promised to fight for his people while they trusted and waited. In Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." This verse reflects the same assurance of God's presence and protection found in 2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 17. In Psalm chapter 46 verse 10, "Be still, and know that I am God." This psalm encourages believers to rest in God's sovereignty, trusting him to bring deliverance. In Matthew chapter 11 verse 28-30, Jesus invites believers to find rest in him, saying, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." This reflects the principle of trusting in God's power instead of striving in our own strength. In Romans chapter 8 verse 31, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" This verse echoes the assurance in 2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 17 that God's presence guarantees victory. In Ephesians chapter 6 verse 13, Paul instructs believers to stand firm in spiritual battles, relying on God's power rather than their own efforts. 2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 17 is a powerful reminder for believers to trust in God's ability to fight their battles. In times of fear, uncertainty, or overwhelming challenges, this verse encourages us to stand firm in faith and watch for God's deliverance. For the church today, this passage teaches us to surrender our struggles to God, knowing that he is faithful to act on our behalf. It also challenges us to reject fear and discouragement, trusting instead in God's presence and power. As we position ourselves in prayer, faith, and obedience, we can rest assured that God is fighting for us, bringing victory in his way and in his timing. God bless you and give you grace after grace.